the Brown Boys. The Brown Boys. The Brown Boys. We the Brown Boys. The Brown Boys. We the Brown Boys.
All right. Well, this was on the GMS show, the original content. Shout out to the GMS show. But old Matty Patty, old Matt Barnes finds himself beefing with, yet again, another black man. He spat in the face of one black man. But they arguing with, yet again, another black man. These shows that's for the culture and move it forward, and they're so great. He's arguing with yet another black man. So he's from the 5150 show. I had the pleasure of meeting him, Corey Holcomb, cool dudes. But I think the dude was just saying it as a joke. Kraig was saying it as a joke. And I think they took the joke too serious. Now, these two guys are jokesters. They love to joke. They love to joke on others, but it don't seem like they like to joke when it's on them. So let's see how these big, strong men handle a little joke.
Here's a little bit of what Kraig had to say right here.
Love Vernon Maxwell, but all that crazy shit he was doing because he was high on cocaine. Act like Vernon Maxwell was just this savage ass nigga. No, that's a quarter ounce of dope that had him in the audience beating up on fans. Nigga, that wasn't Vernon for real. Vernon is a quiet, humble nigga, but that cocaine, the cocaine act like Vernon Maxwell.
This nigga here. Now, let's see. Matt and Captain Jack is the salty and haters. They just salty and haters. Man, they got a comment on everything. They just wanted to be them. It's us. We were the only ones. I think not Matt, but I think Steven Jackson came out and said that he was going to have a show, a real show where they could smoke on camera, do what they want to do. And I'm like, ain't that's how y'all been doing it? Until I said something, y'all stopped smoking or you stopped smoking. But Drink Champs got a show where they smoke and drink on it too. So I don't understand. It's not like you reinventing the wheel. Drinks Champs can, they got the drink, they got the smoke, they got everything. So I don't know why them niggas always got to have a look at me show. I don't get it. Soon as a dude gets some style going or some money going or some motion, they got to have a look at me show. It's weird. But let's finish this.
Well, it was like a trained killer. No, nigga, that's cocaine. It shows how square some of these NBA cats are because they smoking weed on the show with a nigga that used to be a dope fiend, and they feel like they doing some great shit. All the smoke, I love y'all. Let Vernon smoke. I bet your life change.
Go your
because it really ain't all the smoke if Vernon can't smoke what he want to smoke.
Yeah.
Come on, let Vernon smoke.
Yeah, that's some of the smoke.
I bet you that room be empty. Vernon starts smoking. Ain't gonna be a cameraman in the room. Everybody clearing out. It really ain't all the smoke until we see Vernon smoke. When Vernon want to smoke.
Vernon.
So y'all got to change the name of the show to Some of the Smoke.
It didn't seem like Matt Barnes was feeling the jokes too much.
Now, see, that's where you fucked up, Kraig. I already called them some of the guys. So that's where you fucked up at. When you reminded them, when you said this one line, you was all good. All the jokes was all good until you said, you need to call them some of the guys. They already been called some of the smoke. I told them they ain't all the smoke. They some of the damn smoke. So yeah, you made them relive the past. So they done with you. Captain Jack wanna be relevant so bad. Yeah, man, he always want to be relevant. Captain Jack got a comment on everything. But I mean, we all got a comment on everything. That nigga old crack. Oh man, we got snitch KD in the building. Hey man, don't go back over there and tell. No, I ain't gonna say nothing on this channel. But when I go to my other channel, he a op. That nigga KD a op on my other channel, y'all. But yeah, I don't know nothing about Vernon Maxwell being on cocaine or nothing like that. So I don't know. Hey, that's exactly what I was gonna say. This nigga Matt answer to everything is to box somebody. Now, what if you disagree with somebody and get your ass whooped? Do that make you feel better or something? Like this nigga go-to move for everything. Let's fight. Let's box. Ain't gonna get paid for it or nothing. Just let's fight. Let's box then. Let's fight. You disagree, get beat up. Where do you go then, man? That's what scared me about a light-skinned Rico Suave nigga like this. I don't think he just stayed getting his face fucked up in that oil, that gel rubbed out his head. And maybe he's a boxer because he always offering people to box. And boxing don't have nothing to do with the way you look. It don't have nothing to do with size. If a motherfucker got hands, they gonna kick your ass. But fighting is a total different thing from boxing. Boxing is like an art. All out fighting is a little bit different than just boxing, just one discipline. And Matty, he's always offering somebody to box. So maybe he's a boxer on the side. Who knows? I don't know.
Much because he slid in the comments section to check Kraig for what he saw as disrespect and wrote this. It's all fun and games till you disrespect. Know what you talking about before you speak, goofy. Kraig went on to respond, goofy, LOL, you a wild man. With all respect, this ain't that. Now, you know it's not a duo without the other half jumping in as well, and that means Steven Jackson appeared in the comment section to try to check.
Now listen, you could tell by the dude Kraig responses that he wasn't really trying to beef with them. Like Mac goes straight to the tough shit. Every time he got into it with somebody, he goes straight to the tough shit. Oh, let's fight. Oh, you goofy clown. Your life is dirt. His life is the best life. I mean, he act like he's the only in the world making money. I don't understand guys like that. You not the only guy in the world that's making some money. There's a lot of people in the world that's making money and feel they live a fulfilled life. Like I don't understand these niggas. But let's see. You can tell by the response that he's up here with his energy, and the dude Kraig is down here like, nah, goofy. Nigga, he like goofy. What you mean goofy? Motherfucker, this ain't that. I ain't no goofy, but hey, I ain't mean it like you think I meant. But nigga, goofy.
Goofy.
Look, goofy, laugh out loud. He laughed at him. Goofy, laugh out loud. You a wild man. With all respect, this ain't that. Come on, man. That's one of the best responses that you can give after a dude led with disrespect. You joking. He might not have liked the joke. He might have didn't receive the joke. So, okay, until you jump all the way out there, let me just say, look, man, you chill out with the goofy shit. You a wild man. With all due respect, this ain't that. Now, let's just see how Matty Patty respond to that. Let's see if he respond like a man or respond like most of these niggas that's bodyguarded by a bunch of niggas always respond.
LOL, you a wild man. With all respect, this ain't that. Now, you know it's not a duo without the other half jumping in as well, and that means Steven Jackson appeared in the comment section to try to check Kraig, also calling him a clout chaser, saying, FYI, his daughter passed, and the fan was talking about his daughter. That's why he went in the stands. Clout chasing and attention is the most addictive drug.
Okay, if you're trying to enlighten somebody on something they may have not have known, they did or didn't know. Okay, cool. The man made a joke. People make jokes all the time. He may have not have known on that particular day that if you saying that's what happened, somebody talked about his daughter and his daughter passed away, and that's what made him snap, go into the stands and whoop somebody ass. If that happened, that's unfortunate. Sorry to hear that. Everybody understand. But if this brother didn't know that and he just making a joke, why say all that? Why say all that? Why not just say, man, let me enlighten you, man. You might be making a joke, but this is what really happened. We talking about as we almost 50 years old now. I'm 43. Stack is older than me. He got to be what, 44, 45, 45, 46. So we talking about mature men. We talking about getting to the age where we about to be 50, where you're supposed to be just enjoying your days. And this is how you got to communicate with somebody. You can't just say this is what it is, dog, and then see how they respond. I don't get it.
To which Kraig responded, Stack, it's all love and respect. This is just observational comedy. I was raised in the trap. I love what y'all do, and I'm a big fan of Vernon. I'm a comedian. My job is making humor out of honest, real situations. And Kraig.
Now, once again, he did not come back with no tough stuff. He came back joking. He came back joking. He didn't beef. He didn't say nothing. He was just joking. Kraig with the C, not a K. That's how it was spelled on the other channel. I'll go in there and change it. I literally just almost used the same title, Kraig Facts. But if it's the other way, I'll change it. Thanks for the heads up. But I just don't understand. What is the point of doing all this? But let's keep it going.
Went on to also say, clout chase? No, sir. I write jokes. I respect what you're saying and why you're saying it. This is how men talk and joke for real. Steven Jackson jumped back in the comments.
No, he got it with a K on his Instagram. It's the Kraig Smith. He got it with a K, so I don't think that's right. But the man said, no, sir. He said, with all due respect, again. The man said all due respect again. The man has been nothing but respectful to these two. And they still can't seem to say, all right, brother, it was just a distasteful joke. That could have been an olive branch for them to do some work with the 5150 show. They both got two good podcasts. All the smoke, 5150. One come on the one show, the other one come on the other show. That's how you piece it up. Everything would have been smooth. From that little misunderstanding, they could have did some business, could have made some content together, and it would have been cool. But now, talking crazy, talking about boxing. So if Adine Ross say something to Matt Barnes, he gonna offer him a boxing match? Like, I just don't understand how come when we joke with each other, it's straight to the let's fight. Every single time, it's straight to the let's fight. It don't matter who it is. If it's Shaq or Doctor and Shaq and all this shit, these educated niggas, down to the hood niggas, the first thing a nigga want to do is bring some violence to another nigga. But Adine Ross disrespect everybody. That dude Noni or whatever his name is that went up to the Breakfast Club, that little white boy, he disrespect everybody. They won't whip his ass. Oh, they just threaten him. Well, I should whoop your ass. I'm a real nigga. They threaten the hell out of them white boy. Adam 22. That ain't gang shit, Adam. That ain't real nigga, Adam. Hey, I'm like, real nigga shit. Adam is a white boy. How is he gonna do some real nigga? Do these niggas hear themselves? You expecting this white boy that's probably Jewish to be a real nigga when he don't even understand what the hell y'all talking about. He even says, look, man, y'all talking about fades and shit. I'm not finna fight y'all to prove I'm a man. He telling you he think total different than you. But they give him the utmost respect. Soon as it's a nigga or soon as it's a black person, they got to get their ass kicked for everything. Just imagine if 1090 Jake was black. I keep imagining if 1090 Jake was black, how fast he'd have been shot. For just doing what 1090 Jake is doing, just exposing people paperwork, telling the truth. You know, 1090 Jake get away with it. He ain't doing nothing wrong. He's just looking up people public paperwork. I said, you don't say. Now, black man, we got so many goddamn rules. If I look up somebody's paperwork, considering the fact that I'm not a street nigga, it's gonna be niggas ready. I gotta have rules. You gotta be a street nigga. You gotta be a cop. And if you're a cop, if you're a street nigga and you do it, there's so many ways to die as a black man. It don't even make no sense. We need to make a show, 1,000 ways to die as a black man, because that's one of them. Nigga, all you got to do is just try to do what 1090 Jake is doing. Pull up somebody's paperwork. This nigga be talking about real live gang members. Such and such from the Hussein's, OG, triple OG. Yep. Y'all thought he was a real one? He's a snitch. I found his paperwork from 1995. He been snitching since then. Government informant and witness. I'm like, is the police giving this nigga the paperwork? Is the police giving 1090 Jake this paperwork? And don't nobody do nothing. But hey, I don't get it, but I get it. Black power.
Section to say, shit super weak, but you got to say our name to be relevant. Kraig Smith, we all got demons in our past, but we help our OGs, not kick them when they down. We've all done shit we regret. Kraig responded by saying, nah, Stack, this is all.
That's his name, Neon or whatever his name is. Neon just did it at the Breakfast Club. At the damn Breakfast Club. Disrespect everybody. Ain't nothing happen. 1,000 ways. That's all, Kwame. Oh, my bad, dog. hey, my bad. Shit, I should have put that up. What about 10,000? Shit.
All jokes. This is observational comedy. I was raised in the trap. It's never no judgment. It's pure comedy. This didn't go over so well for the roast master himself, so he went to his Instagram to respond in the best way he knew how, and that was with jokes. Kraig went in on Matt Barnes, clowning him for driving several miles to be.
Hey, now check this out. This is ironic because that's what Matt and them said they was doing with me when they was me. They said it was jokes. So now it's kind of refreshing to see the same thing kind of happening to them, but not really. But the brother said he was just joking. So they should have said, oh, okay. They should have understood that. And Matt, you should know that there's no joke. There's nothing you could say to somebody that they're not going to bring this situation up. All this that people talk about, he was talking about his wife. He was talking about a situation with his girl. Man, nobody don't want to hear that bull. If Matt Barnes says something to anybody, Matt Barnes can say something to the deacon at a church, and that deacon at a church gonna say, no, Becky with the good hair. I know what Kwame said to you, Becky with the good hair. Nigga, you drove all the way to go fight your guy baby mama or baby mama boyfriend. Nigga, we don't want to hear your shit. Every man in America gonna use that joke against Matt Barnes. He's never gonna live that down. He made national news. He made ESPN for running, not for dunking, not for being a bust, not for being good or bad, not basketball related. He made it for driving while he was supposed to be playing ball to go fight. That's amazing. Stack ain't ready to scramble. He just had surgery. How the hell you know all that? Facts, KB. Our bros give each other all the smoke and drama, but let other ethnicities who offend them slide every time. Crazy work. Oh, yeah, the Mexicans, they can slide. Shit, if the Mexicans or the Samoans get mad at black folks out in Cali, black folks ain't gonna mount up with each other and kick the Mexicans or the Samoans' ass. No, to keep the Mexicans or Samoans off their ass, they gonna go hurt the nigga that the Mexicans or Samoans mad at. They gonna serve that nigga up on the platter. Hold on, Samoan, big Samoan motherfucker with guns. If y'all mad at this nigga, that's this nigga. That ain't got nothing to do with us. I know it was gang before, but get this nigga. We'll get him. No, it's politics. Y'all can't touch him. We'll get him for y'all. Well, what y'all want us to do to you? Cut him right here. Cut him here too. Yeah, that's why I don't belong to no motherfucking group. The group gonna serve you up on the platter to the motherfucker just to prevent the war. They gonna serve your ass up on the platter. So no, I'd rather be by my motherfucking self. I ain't gonna never serve me up. I ain't gonna never serve me up on the platter. I'm gonna go down like this. I don't give a fuck. Just stop. The fuck? Shit.
Beat up Derek Fisher for sleeping with his ex-wife, and a lot more. Here's what Kraig had to say in response to Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson right here.
Hey, Matt Barnes, a goofy. Ain't you the one that drove a couple 100 miles to beat up Derek Fisher over a bitch that still had his semen on her breath? Ain't you the goofy that drove hundreds of miles, 20 counties,
Oh no. Still had the semen. Oh shit. Oh. Hey man, he gonna spit on you, dog. Y'all out there in LA together too. When Matt Barnes see you shopping at Whole Foods, that nigga he don't want to fight. He gonna want to spit on you. Cause that hurt my feelings. That nigga said the semen. Damn, that hurt right there. Come on, dog. The semen. Lord have mercy. Not the P. Diddy cream.
miles to beat up Derek Fisher over a bitch that still had his semen on her breath? Ain't you the goofy that drove hundreds of miles, 20 counties, 15 jurisdictions to put your hands on a nigga over a bitch that had his DNA on her breath? Goofy. Nigga, shut up before I call more cheeks. Be quiet before I call more cheeks. God. You a ball player, man. You niggas trick on bitches and learn how to read good later in life. What?
That nigga say basketball players, you dumb. What did he say? Hold on. And you learn how to read later. What the?
Shut up before I call Mo Cheeks. Be quiet before I call Mo Cheeks. Go! You a ball player, man. You niggas trick on bitches and learn how to read good later in life.
You a ball player. You niggas trick on bitches and learn how to read later in life. Damn. Shit. I should be offended by this. I'm a ball player, but I don't trick on hoes.
What is that? That's my name. Oh. And that's the problem with some of these ex-athletes doing podcasts, man. They brands is for 9-year-olds, white gold diggers, and goofy niggas that's into Jordans. My brand is.
That's true. Now add Clutch Sports, because some of these brands are just Clutch Sports rejects and boys that just getting checks from them. That's it.
For the everyday working man. Get it from God. God!
So what y'all think about what Kraig had to say, as well as Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson? You think they're going to keep this going, or do you think they don't want no smoke with the real roast master himself, Kraig Fact?
Yeah, you don't want to roast. You don't want to roast with comedians. That's pretty stupid. A couple comedians tried to bait me into a roast. I just look dumb. Yeah, I'm smarter than I look. I look pretty damn dumb. I can admit that. But yeah, I can admit that I look dumb. But yeah, I'm not around with no damn. No. I ain't gonna be able to do it, people.